Good morning, everybody. Jerry Zinski here. I'm going to be trading today, making money like every day. We are the traders, forex trading, forex trading room.tv. I know there's more and more viewers. Welcome, everyone. Again, I hope you're going to be enjoying the session and you guys are making money. I'm making money here and we are having fun. Okay, so right now, as usually when we start our session, I wanted to show you, let you read the risk disclaimer to make sure you guys understand that money you're trading is your own, same as us, and we're not giving you any advice. It's just analytics of the market and what's happening right now on our forex pro analytics on the software that we are using. All right, I'll let you read the disclaimer and I'll be right back. Hello again. I'm back. And usually, when we start our session, when I start our session, my session, I look at the map. I look at what's happening on the marketplace. What is the best chance for me to trade and grab some money? That was a pretty good situation just a few minutes ago. I hope we're still going to catch it. And as you see, those who are familiar with the forex plan analytics, you understand. You can read it. You understand what it's all about. And I'm based on these arrows, which are showing me the strength and the weakness on different currencies. Okay, like the U.S. dollar was pretty strong for the last 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 4 hours, and the Canadian dollar was weakening again pretty strongly after the news. Today we had some news uh, for U.S. and Canada, and that was causing the this movement. Okay, so right now I wonder if it's not too late, but we can still see what's happening. The US CAD would be the best pair to trade. If I see our trends, if I see the trends chart on the forex analytics, it is here the red arrow, and that could have been the moment that I should have put my position, the trade position, and there's still some money to be made. Most likely it's gonna go down to the yellow line, the gold line. Some of us and some of our traders are calling, but right now seems to be flattening a little bit. Okay, so let's wait for this pair and let's analyze slowly the moment that you enter the market, the moment that I entered the market is probably the most important, because that's the right decision that I have to make. If I make a right decision, I'm gonna be uh, getting out with some money in my pockets. Okay, so that's what I see on US CAD. Again, the trends on forex for analytics. Fantastic software. I mean, that's the only one I'm using, and that's the one that I could make any decisions. But otherwise, I have no idea what would be happening. And again, that's what I'm seeing. And that was too bad. It was like 15, 20 minutes ago before we started the session. We should have, but it's the market. It's like sports. It's like a game. So we're gonna have another occasion, another opportunity to trade. Okay, this one, unless we see the arrows the other way, right now seems to be flattening, and that's what we see here on the US CAD pair. And as I'm saying, this here might have been a trigger. Seems to be like getting lower and lower, and some of you might have already gotten this position and are getting some profits. That was a good situation right here, and slowly, slowly is going to get there. So to me, it's probably too late right now, definitely. But well, it happens. So I have to be careful. I have to be patient and not get excited. As a matter of fact, having this tool, I'm not getting too much excited. I'm just trying to follow the rules, my own rules. Sometimes I'm trading with the trend, sometimes I'm trading against the trend. Like this time, that was a perfect opportunity to trade against the trend, because the trend stopped pretty much 15 minutes ago, as you see. Pretty flat right now, and there is bingo, the US, as you see, the red arrow, so that means over here, definitely money to be made. Okay, for me, like this distance wouldn't give me any any money. It's too close. Okay, having only few pips is not enough. But again, those who are following the rules, those who are having their own strategies, like similar to my strategy, which is in this particular case will be going against the trend. That was the trend, pretty strong one. Again, those who went with the trend made some money, and those who were waiting and went against the trend, that was a little retracement, but again, like strongly, the US dollar was weakening, and finally stopped here. That was the situation that you could have made about $100. That's what I was looking for. Like usually I'm looking for about $100 to make 100, 200, and I'm fine. And I'm fine. Like, if I make it within 15 minutes, it's okay. Sometimes I have to make it within 2 hours. That's still all right. And that would have been a place for us to get the benefits and the profits. Okay, right now, most likely it's going to be bouncing up and down. So we have to, again, wait for some other movement, unless, this is going to develop, unless the US is going to change the trend and it's going to be a weakening, like Aussie US right now. But it's too early. Okay, in this particular case, it's too early to make any decision. One arrow, green arrow, up on 1 minute and 5 minutes is not going to really show the market to me. So we need some time. I need some time. Patience is also my strategy. Being patient is good. Being patient means getting to the position with a better opportunity. Okay, so let's wait. Let's see with for the development of the situation, and I'm gonna be right back. All right. See you soon. Hello again. Okay, Eurocad seems to be bouncing up and down, but maybe it would give me a little bit. So let's go Eurocad, see what's the situation on Eurocad, and maybe we can go short. And seeing the red arrow, that will give us a little trigger to enter the market. Okay. There should be some little opportunity for the Eurocad. Let's go short. All right. It's kind of a weak retracement, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get a little bit with Eurocad. I'm hoping to get a little bit, not that much, maybe like, 7, 8 pips. What goes up has to come down. And if we are patient, I hope there should be some for us. Okay, once I am in a position, there isn't that much I can do. Pretty much watch and try to grab a little bit. Although it's not a very strong one. Euro wasn't doing too much today. CAD was weakening, so hopefully the coffee. There isn't that much room for me to make money, but grabbing a little bit, it's still fine. I mean, you cannot be greedy if there is no wins, if there is no movement. So let's see. Eurocad, and let's see what's happening on the chart, on the forex pro analytics. Okay, I'll leave this alone for the development. So there's still a little room, very little room to make some money. If it's going to be bouncing up and down, that means it won't be much for us. But if it's going to get to the golden line, we'll make a little bit. This time, it's not going to be a fortune, that's for sure, because it's not too far away from golden line. And over here, it's totally flat, so that was the only little opportunity for me to do something, which, see how late it is? That was a good chance over here, that was a good chance over here, and finally, bingo, done deal, dead meat. This one, again, little bit of movement, little retracement. Okay, let's be patient and wait. Let's see. You're watching me live. It's a forex trading room, or trading live, and there's not too many guys actually that you can find on the internet trading live. Usually, everybody is talking about the previous, the historical charts and what they have done, but nobody's really showing what they are doing pretty much at the moment. So that's the funny thing. Like, we are trading, you guys are watching, and probably you are trading and seeing what's happening. Okay, bouncing up and down, bouncing up and down. Okay, all right. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Have to be patient, and we'll see where we're going. Hello again. As you see, the market is breathing. It's breathing up and down, up and down. It was so close to close my position. Didn't want to. I needed probably one or two pips. Close it. Didn't happen. But again, what can I do? It's the unpredictable marketplace which we try to read. Now, I have to still wait. There isn't that much happening on there isn't that much happening on my on the market, and the situation that I see here, it's pretty much flat. All right, let's see what we have. What is the forex analytics showing? Nothing. Okay, my pair, a weak one. I mean, weak in terms of opportunities. Flat, euro, flat, cat, flat. So we have to be waiting and see what development of this is. And there isn't much I can do. It's gonna go up and down, up and down. I'm pretty sure eventually it's gonna be closer to this line. I could have closed the position here, was so close. Exactly. There was a few pips left. There isn't that much, but it's still all right. I'm still in the game. I love it. Okay, let's see if we go. What goes up has to come down. What goes down has to go up, and it's breeding and breeding and breeding. That's going to be probably opportunity to make even more money. Funny because when the first trade is the other way, next one would be even better. I'm going to be still waiting for some indication, because that's the only thing I can do. I can't really do much more. This is flat. Okay, I see a little movement here, so I have to wait, and it's gonna happen sooner or later. It is going to happen. It's going to bring my profit one way or the other. Okay, let's watch the game. Hello again. As you see, I was fighting. I have to close these positions right now. Where it goes up has to come down. We're going to be closing one by one. I hope I'm going to be making some money. But that was a fight, and that's what's happening. Up and down, up and down. Eventually, 150 bucks on a profit. But that was, as you see, that was the few positions that I needed to close on the loss. Okay, I'm not sure what you guys have been doing in meantime, but it happens once in a while. Didn't have a chance to show you all the action because if it's a fighting position, you get a fight, and eventually you win. We're winning here every day, but sometimes it gives you a little bit more excitement. Okay, what is happening here? You get to the point. I'll show you here again. You get to the point that the resistance stopped. The resistance line stopped this rally of the euro versus CAD, and that was my point. That was my position. That I was thinking, okay, it's about time. It's about time to get to see the turnaround. Okay, in a minute, you don't see you actually see this chart that it crossed, and right now it's going back to the gold line. As you see, there isn't that much room for the gold line right now, but that was enough for me to make some money over here, okay, with this red arrow. Action happens pretty quickly. If you are fighting, you've got no time. I mean, no time. You do have time to think, but you have to act pretty quickly. And most likely it's going to be bouncing up and down over here. And, you know, I don't think, there is much room again for this position. All right. So it's been a fighting day today, but eventually we've made good money. $150 is not bad at all to me. Sorry, and I'm pretty sure the market is going to be breathing around this uh, resistance line. All right, so sometimes there is a rally, sometimes there is unexpected over here. You see unexpected kind of jump of one currency versus the other, and it was pretty hot here on our main map. The euro was getting stronger, and the Canadian dollar was getting weaker. But you see, eventually it turns around. If you're scalping like me, if you are a minute, you know, chart trader, like, if you see the quick action, uh, most likely you're gonna get a profit. Again, if you are not afraid, because some guys are afraid and they're closing the positions on the loss and then waiting for a better opportunity, which is okay. It's still all right. I mean, whichever way you do it, you have to have your plan. You have to have your strategy and stick to it. Stick to it. I was going against the trend, although, as you remember, in the morning there was nothing on euro. The US was moving a little stronger. Now you see big movement on euro, dollar, and the Canadian dollar was weakening, pretty much weakening all day long. I mean, like in the last 4 hours. Okay, so last hour session. My sessions are usually an hour, 2 hours, and I'm out of it. So if you are uh, patient enough, within 2 hours you can make a couple bucks. Some guys are making big bucks. I know you guys are talking on the internet, making $1,000, $2,000 a day. And I bet, the other day you're losing a thousand or 2,000. So it happens. In my case, my goal is about $100. $200 is a good, it's a good profit. I'm not really greedy. It's a little fun fighting and making money. And at the end, we're still up. We're still up. Okay, what was happening today is, again, I show you fighting, and you see right now, again, it's going to get flat. That was this rally, came down. I was losing a little bit here because, I was pretty sure it will down a little bit more, but that was a weak trend. I entered in a weak kind of trend situation, so I was waiting for this action. I should have waited for this action, make some money, and get out. And that's what I did pretty much. As you see, that was this position was the first one that I entered. I had to close it on 170 bucks down. This was pretty much accidental, to be honest with you. I was pretty quick, too quick making but then profit. In meantime, I was going like stronger with the two lots, and then when I was in a pick right here, this pick, would give me the opportunity, and I went and I made 560 bucks, which altogether gave me $150 profit. I'm pretty happy today and excitement. Those guys who like the sports, who like the action, that's the game for you. Those who are uh, quieter, afraid, maybe you should trade on the longer trades. Like, some guys are day trade. I mean, like trading daily, weekly, monthly. The only thing is, it's you wait forever. You wait for the money to see forever, pretty much. Like, some guys I saw, they said I entered the position in February and I've got the profit of a few $1,000s. Okay, that's fine, but it's not what I'm doing here. Okay, so again, I show you I'm gonna show you the forex pro analytics, our map. This is what we're based on, and that's the indicator. Again, right now it's going to be flatter. As you see, that was the big action here within last hour. So big action here. These two pairs were the ones that could have bring us some money, and some of you might have made more. Some of you might have made a little less. Again, it depends on your personality and depends on your ability to play this game. All right, I'll let you go pretty soon. I mean, like, my day's over. That was a little bit of a fighting, and there's usually like this. There's usually, as you see here, see this, getting closer to the golden line, and usually, again, it's not a rule. I'm not telling you what you should do because, again, like it's my choice. They are my choices, but usually it will get closer or crosses or touches this golden line that you can see here. All right. So this resistance, it crossed the resistance. It pretty much went over the resistance line, which is usually like, bouncing here up and down, but I was a lot over. And having this arrow, I went again back to the golden line, and that was my winning point and winning position. All right, I'll let you watch it. Okay, see the market, see what's happening over here. Dead meat, you can't do much about it. I mean, in my opinion, again, you guys might think, we'll go even lower. Probably, Probably, who knows? Like my day is over pretty much. I'm happy with $100, 150, sorry, today. And tomorrow is going to be another day. And like every day. And Forex is a beautiful, beautiful market, you know. You enter, you make money, you get out, and you know what you are based on. You see, you can analyze. Okay. Now the other currencies, see, CAD is turning around because eventually it will. It will turn around. Okay, it's breeding. As you know, you guys, the experienced guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not so experienced, to be honest. Like, I'm based pretty much on this particular software, which I love. I got this software about a year ago, started playing, getting used to it, and this is the only way I can pretty much do anything on forex analytics. I mean, sorry, on forex market with the forex analytics, because that will give me an idea. The main thing actually that I was missing with any other indicators was the strength of the pair of the currency. Like, how would you know that euro all of a sudden is getting stronger versus Canadian dollar, which was getting weak? You might pair euro with Swiss franc or British pound or US, but there is not a strong uh, kind of uh, balance between them. Like, there's not a strong spring, I would say, like, which is getting back to eventually towards my towards my winning positions. Okay, strength again. Oops, sorry. That's the overall charts. You can see the charts over here. You can see a few at the same time. Some of you guys I know are trading few currencies at the same time, which again, more experienced guys can watch, can analyze, but the professional traders usually have, I don't know, 10 or 20 different monitors, screens, they're watching, analyzing. To me, very simple. I'm not really uh, analyzing that much. I would rather say I do analyze what's happening right now at this moment on the marketplace and what is the best situation, best position for me to enter. All right, so I'll let you watch a little bit. The game is over for me, a winning game. Pretty happy, and I'll see you soon, guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be watching me or my friends, and give us some comments. Send us an email. Tell us what we can do better. Like, as far as the TV goes, like this forex trading room TV is it's just the beginning. Okay, we try to show you more and more, and as far as we are doing this, is there is only few, to be honest with you, there's only few who would trade live like us. All right, so watch us again. Thank you for now. All the best, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, everybody.